everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Ayunda Eky Rismayanti with student ID 231110006. I am creating this video to fulfill my assessment for the English for Business and Economics course. In this session, I will be stepping into the role of a chief financial officer to analyze the income statement of BlueSky Aviation for the period ending December 31st, 2024. Before we begin, I would like to pay my respect to Mr. Regi Sura Pratama, S.Pd, M.Pd as our course lecturer, and of course, a big shout out to my fellow classmates, the warriors of debit and credit balance. My fellow future accountants who I know can sleep peacefully until the numbers are finally balanced. Alright, without further ado, let's go into the presentation. Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh. Good day, honorable members of the board and our distinguished shareholders. It is a great pleasure to meet you all in this essential annual forum. Before I delve into the details of our company's performance, I will first like to express my deepest gratitude for the opportunity and trust given to me to serve as the chief financial officer. It is truly an honor to work with such incredible team here at BlueSky Aviation. My name is Ayunda Eky Rismayanti. Today, I will present the annual financial report which will focus specifically on the income statement for the period ending December 31st, 2024. This presentation aims to provide a transparent overview of our operational performance and the financial challenges we have faced throughout this year. I hope this analysis serves as an objective strategic reference for all of you in making discussion and setting the company's future direction. Before we examine the specific numbers in this year's report, I would like to provide an in-depth context regarding the operational realities faced by BlueSky Aviation throughout 2024. This year has been a period that demands extraordinary resilience. On one hand, we successfully maintained market trust and keep our passenger volume high. However, on the other hand, the global aviation industry has been hit by energy cost uncertainties and supply chain disruption for aircraft maintenance. This report will demonstrate how management strategy has worked to optimize revenue while struggling to curb the sharp fluctuation in operating expenses. These figures reflect our dedication to safety and service quality, despite very significant macroeconomic pressure. Now, let us review the financial details. Let's analyze our financial performance in depth. Based on 2024 income statement, BlueSky Aviation recorded a service revenue of $12 million. This figure proves that market demand for our airlines remains strong. However, this positive revenue performance was unfortunately eroded by a very aggressive cost structure. Our total operating expenses reached $12,500,000. If we analyze further, our largest expenditure comes from fuel and oil at $6.5 million, which means fuel costs alone consumed 54% of our total revenue. In terms of turn analysis, our operating expenses have increased by a quite concerning figure. This occurred primarily due to the surge in global oil price and the rising cost of aircraft spare parts. This market price instability meant that our profit margin could not remain stable and were instead under pressure throughout this fiscal year. This cost inefficiency directly resulted in a deficit that triggered a net loss of $500,000. Our profitability has decreased by a significant margin. Technically, this shows that for every $1 of revenue we receive, we are incurring more than $1 in operational costs. This is a major challenge that we must correct immediately to prevent future capital erosion. Looking at the overall data, the key point to highlight is that BlueSky Aviation is currently in a struggling phase to balance high expenses with operational revenue. However, it is important to remember that this loss is not due to a lack of customer interest, but rather the impact of external macro factors and our absolute commitment to fleet safety standards. Moving forward, my primary focus as CFO will be to implement strict full cost efficiency and optimize margin so that the company's performance can soon return to growth. Okay, that concludes my presentation. Once again, thank you for the time and trust given by the board and all shareholders. I'm highly optimistic that with the right strategic steps, we will soon return to a path of strong profitability. I apologize for my shortcomings in this presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, that's my presentation video. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment below. That's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.